After my gym sessions, I'll walk into the bathroom and take a photo of myself just to see how my physique is looking. And after this particular gym session, I had just come back from 3 weeks off of the gym. So I watched the video I took of myself back and I just thought, damn, I look terrible compared to what I looked like about a month or so before. So from that point onwards, I just had these depressive thoughts because in my mind, I felt like I looked worse. I felt weaker in the gym. Training generally just felt sluggish. And it was exacerbated by the fact that I had worked so hard to achieve what I had. And that was just stripped from me. Then the next day, I came back to the gym and after my session, took this photo of myself. I just looked at that and felt pissed off because I was comparing it to this, which is what I looked like about a month or two prior. It was only later that I realized how destructive the process of taking photos is when you're in a similar scenario. As so many of us gym goers do, after hitting a session, we'll go take a photo of ourselves, maybe a mirror selfie, just to suss how the physique and the pump is all looking. Obviously, when you take an extended period of time off of the gym, your physique is going to deteriorate a little bit. So when you take a photo of yourself after a session, you're not going to look as good as you used to in the past. So you begin to compare yourself to what you used to look like. Inevitably, this leads to depressive thoughts because it feels like you've lost all this progress that you've worked so hard in the past to achieve. And if you're doing this daily after every gym session you hit, when you're in this bit of a rut, these depressive thoughts begin to compound. And that is bad for 2 reasons. Number 1 is that depressive thoughts are just bad in general. And if you're carrying that into other things that you're doing in your life, then that's obviously not great. Number 2 is that you actually start to begin associating these depressive thoughts with going to the gym, which is obviously not great if you're trying to get back to that point and even beyond that point that you were at before. This makes you less likely to go to the gym in general, and it can send you down a destructive spiral because every time you go to the gym, you get these depressive thoughts because you're depressed with all the progress that you've lost. That can lead to you just giving up with the gym altogether because of the association that you make between going to the gym and feeling a bit down over all the progress that you've lost. So this is the solution. Stop taking daily progress photos because the last thing that we want to do is to form this association of negative thoughts with training. It becomes destructive for the reasons that I've already touched on. But it's really hard because when you come back to the gym after quite a period of time off, you're very keen to get back to the point that you were previously at. So it's very luring to take a photo to suss whether you're back where you were. It becomes this cycle of you being like, am I there yet? Am I there yet? But in relation to your physique returning to where it previously was. But as we all know, changes and progress does not happen day to day. In fact, it doesn't happen from week to week either. Your physique is not going to change from one day to the next. So taking all these photos with the expectation that you're going to be back at your former self's physique becomes so destructive because it feels like you're not making any progress at all. When you stop taking the photos, you stop comparing yourself to what you were before. That's when the destructive thoughts quieten down. It's when the comparisons stop. And it's when you can begin to form a healthier relationship with training. You'll get rid of that negative association that you begin to form with training because you stop focusing on all the progress that you've lost. It then allows you to form more positive associations with your return when you stop focusing on that. Similarly, if you look at yourself in the mirror while you're doing bicep curls, for example, and you have the thought of, damn, my arms are looking quite small. Or maybe you're thinking, damn, where did all my vascularity go? the same logic applies. You can wear a t-shirt instead of a singlet, or if it's cold, you can wear a jumper. It helps eliminate any negative thoughts that you might have with returning to the gym after losing a lot of progress. It's what we ultimately need to be able to actually get back to where we were before, and also to exceed where we were before with our training and with our physique goals. So hopefully my experience has somewhat resonated with you, and if this video helped you or you found it beneficial in any way, please consider subscribing, because we are getting to 4,000 subscribers. It has been a while since I uploaded, but please, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will be back to uploading regularly, and I will see you later.